So today we're gonna be cooking an amazing African dish, and this very particular dish is made from the beans, right? And I can't wait you all to see this amazing food today. And make sure you subscribe, like, share, and you're gonna learn a lot. Alright, the very first stage, you want to pick your beans and remove the dirt. And once you're done picking the beans, you have to soak it with water for about 2 minutes. And when you're done with that, traditionally I'm going to use my hands to mash the beans against each other to remove the first layer, or you can call it a skin, of these particular beans. And I'm going to do this for up to 5 times, 4 times, depending on how you are going to do yours, and yours gets so clean. And people do use their blender to, there's some particular blenders that can take this off, but I'm going to use my hands traditionally to do this. And this is the 3rd time I'm still washing to take off all the skin, and gradually it's coming out, and this is the 3rd time. I will continue mashing and washing this very particular beans till it gets clean. And while I'm doing that, I'll make sure that I put a lot of water to separate the skin dirt from the actual beans. Like I told you, you can do this over and over until it becomes clean. This is it. It's all ready for grinding, which is the next stage. I'm going to take my blender to make a moi-moi paste. I'm going to put a little water in this and start grinding. Make sure it grinds smoothly. Yeah, this is how you want your own to look. Making sure it looks fluffy, soft, and okay. I'm going to grind the remaining bean in my blender. I move to the next stage, which is boiling some protein. I'm going to use egg for this very particular dish. Then get my ingredients such as tomatoes, and depending on preference, what ingredient that you like. I'm going to grind my tomatoes, put it in my moi-moi paste. This is probably for vitamins in the food. Most people do that to add extra color if you don't want it to be so white. I'm going to go in with my Maggi all seasoning, and go in with a little bit of salt in this. Go in with my oil, then with my pepper, and make sure after adding all this that I stir well. I stir well so that you don't have one part that is all bulk with some ingredients. Then I'm going to go to the next stage, which is a very crucial stage, watching the moi-moi leaf. Yeah, this is the leaf, and separating it one after another, putting salt in the water to wash the leaves. According to preference, I can wash up to 3 times, separating it one after another, because I want to make so sure that I take off the parts that are not good and choose leaves that are so okay for what I'm going to use it for. So bake it well. While my eggs are boiling, it's all done now. I'm going to get it out, peel it off, and keep in a separate bowl, because I'm going to be using this in the very particular final stage of the wrapping of this moi-moi. And this is where it's, some people get it difficult. Then in this particular final stage, the first thing you want to do is you use your scissors and cut off the sticks. Once you're done with that, you move to the second stage of this final stage, which is peeling off just a little bit part of those leaf just at the back, like I'm doing right now, taking off, because you will be folding. After you have wrapped the moi leaf, you'll be folding the leaf against the back, because you don't want your paste to be all over the pot once you put it all in. So just a little bit, just like say 2 inches, taking it off all out and using those sticks to lay the down part of your pot. This is just for it to have a better sitting. It's preference though. If you don't like that, you can forget about it. Then this is it here. I'm going to take the moi leaves too, especially, okay, I'm going to slow down and show you every part of the process I'm taking in here. You want 2 leaves because you don't want it to go all out. Yeah, so this is it. You take 2 of them, fold, make sure it is crossing, fold to the right and the other part of it to the left. The tail part of it, you take it against those parts you folded. Put in your protein and fold the tips, making it look as a shape, and put it into your boiling water pot. But we're going to do this as much as possible so you see what I'm doing. Don't mind my video. I am so fast because I don't want the video to be long. So here again, you pick up 2. It can be crossing, depending on the size you want, left and the other part of the leaf to the right, and then fold the tail just like this. So you take it again. We are going to do this like, let's say 2 more times, and we're done. So the 2 leaves like this, fold the first part of the leaf to the right and take the remaining part to the left. Then once you're sure that it sticks together, make sure it sticks together. You then take it to the back and fold up. Yeah, simple. Fold up and you hold it back, turn it and have your opening. That is where you put your moi paste. Nothing is going to happen to it if you do it this way, believe me. And once you're done putting your moi paste, don't make the paste so watery. Make it like this, because the watery it becomes I don't know, depends on preference, but you want it to be like a medium thick. Then you put in your protein and just fold the tips against the back. The tail was facing a particular direction. Make sure the top of your topping foldings is also within the same direction. That is how you get it right. Like, I'm going to fold the tips just where the tail of this leaves is facing, and that's how you have a nice, beautiful shape. You walk into your pot and make sure you put in. Nothing is going to happen to it. It's going to sit perfectly. And when it's steamed, probably for 30 to 35 minutes, depending on what you're using to cook, and it sticks, and you have a delicious moi, and you can enjoy, just see the way it's shaping. So I think I'm just making a little bit of this particular delicacy today, and this is the final wrap. And once I'm done, I'm just going to wait for my meal to get ready for devouring. Then you fold in and put back to the pot and sit in the pot, all laid out. It's not sipping off. You cover the pot, make sure it's boiling. Now we're done. We have our delicious folded moi. It's healthy to make it with leaves, depending on what you want. I love mine with leaves. I don't want to use forward. I don't want to use all this plastic because it's not healthy. And this is what we have. This is amazing. I wish you were here with me to test this because it's really, really, really delicious. Tell me in the comment section if you want to be trying this out, and when you want to try this out, make sure you fold your leaf perfectly like this, and voila, your food is ready. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and you turn on your post notification. You're gonna be making amazing traditional meals and fine dining. Thank you.